All right, chat. Are you ready? Yo, what up? Chat, hello everybody, what is up? Welcome y'all. Today we are announcing the roster for Streamergames 2026. Big day, y'all. A big day today. We got a lot of names to go through. As always, we got 8 teams, 5 people on each team, 40 total streamers who are participating, 1 team who will take down the crown. Now, I've already leaked this, but this year's going to run a little differently from years prior. All right? In the past, I have done it where there are 8 captains who are drafting their team of 5 players. This year, the teams are going to be assigned, and every team is going to represent a different nation or group. This is going to be more competitive, I think, because you're not just playing for your team, you're playing for your national pride. This is our first worldwide event. Now, having said that, it has made this quite difficult to pull together, because I went from, of the 40 competitors, 95% being American. Very easy to hit up an American streamer that I know. Now I have to hit up people who are, Canadian, British, French, worldwide, okay? We have a lot of people from around the world that I had to get to come to this event. We have, of the 40 players, 39 locked. Not bad. Not bad. There's 1 person who I'm still waiting a reply on. That's not bad. Okay? So today we are going to go through our 8 teams. We're going to go through our 40 players. And then at the very, well, actually, we could start right there. How about before we jump into the players, we could start by announcing perhaps the games that we're going to play. We could go through our games first, chat. What do you think? What do you think? Should we go through our games first? All right, I'm down. I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go through the games that will be played at Streamergames 2026. And I'll go through each of them one by one and also explain them. Where's my damn camera? Boom. Do teams first. Okay. A little bit behind the production here at Mogul Moves. Cam and Christian are actively working on the slides as we are talking. Okay? Literally while we're doing it. Okay? So they finished the game ones. We're going to start with that one first. All right. Let us talk about the games appearing this year at Streamergames 2026. This is a 2-day event happening August 1st and 2nd at USC in Los Angeles, California. Our biggest arena we have ever played in. By the way, tickets are still available if you would like at streamergames.gg. We only have a few hundred left. We've already sold 1,000 tickets for each day. Without any further stalling, let's take a look at what you can expect on day 1. Now, this day is going to be comprised of incredibly physical events and also ones that anyone can be great at. Like the paper airplane toss. It might sound like a joke event, but I promise you, this takes skill because it's a giant paper airplane toss. Okay? We have giant pieces of paper. They have to make a giant paper airplane. See how far they can throw it. Next up, the 100-meter dash. Can Joe Bart beat iShow Speed? We can find out. Except iShow Speed's not going to be there. Okay, I should get that out of the way. I shouldn't tease that. iShow Speed's not going to be there, but can Joe Bart win? Musical chairs, a return from last year. A fan favorite. One that everyone competes in. Shootout challenge. This one is probably my favorite event. This is going to be a penalty kick shootout. A penalty kick shootout amongst teams. Followed by dodgeball. And finally, to round out day one, we got the crate stack. Crate stack, pretty straightforward, by the way. The crate stack, you're basically going to have these milk crates. You are going to be tied as if you were rock climbing to a truss. And you have to see how tall you can make your stack go. That makes sense? It's no jokes. It's no jokes. Okay. Next up, we got day 2. Day 2, by no means a joke day. Hold up, one moment. Day 2, that will determine our winner. We got half and half. This is probably the challenge I'm the most excited for at Streamergames. The way this one works is we have a giant saw that 2 players need to use to cut an object perfectly in half. We will weigh each sides of the object to see which team cut it the best. Mechanical bull ride. As described, we got a mechanical bull. Whoever lasts the longest wins. Cowboy style necessary. That means one hand up and you got to be holding your cowboy hat. If you touch the bull with that hand, you will be DQ'd. Volleyball. I believe this is the only event that has appeared at every single Streamergames. It's probably one of my favorite events in terms of how consistent it's been. All right, classic 5v5 incorporates everybody. Cubert toss is back. We brought this out year 1. We didn't do it last year. It's back. But instead of the normal 45-pound cube, I got an 18-pound 3-inch cube. Okay? I had a couple of competitors throw out their shoulders trying to throw a 45-pound cube with one hand. This year, we're going to be a little safer, but the cube is back. It's basically shot put, but with a tungsten cube that's 3 inches across. Next, William Tell Archery. Okay, last year we did archery. It was pretty fun. This year, we're mixing it up. We are going to have a dummy with an apple on the dummy's head. It's archery. You're trying to hit the apple, but if you hit the person, you lose points. It's a hyper way to do archery. Finally, it's the greatest event we have at Streamergames. Of course, we had to bring it back. We're bringing back Simon Says this year. It's a classic. We had to. All right. With that in mind, I think we are ready to get to our teams. So let's jump into it. We have 8 teams to go through. Introducing our first team. This is the one you guys are going to be the most familiar with. These are the Alumni, aka the squad from Streamer U. By the way, check out the jerseys for this one. Okay, that's some heat. That's some heat right there. We got our alumni jerseys. Now, of course, every team is comprised of 5 total players. Let me move my cam to the bottom left. I think it's probably the best place, yeah? Maybe right. Yeah, bottom left. Bottom left. Bottom left, and I turn off. All right, let's go through. Let's go through. Our first competitor representing the alumni, Jason the Ween, gave me a damned heart attack yesterday because he said that he was going to drop. But W. Jason, he figured it out. W. Jason, he figured it out. He moved his sponsored obligations. Jason the Ween will be at Streamergames 2026, August 1st, 2nd. Shout out Jason the Ween. Next up, the valedictorian from Streamer U, Mr. Keem, will be at Streamergames 2026. Confirmed can make it. And a new announcement. The captain of the alumni. It's the icon from Streamer U. Your Rage is going to be leading the alumni at Streamergames 2026. And of course, Fumi Bean and Kiera Please will be rounding out this squad. Powerful squad. W squad. Shout out the alumni. Shout out Streamer U. I'm going to let you know right now, though, there are more Streamer U students and alumni who will be attending Streamer Games. They'll just be on other squads. Speaking of, let's go to our next squad here. Team Canada. We got some Canadians coming through representing Canada. Okay. Don't boo yet. Don't boo yet. This is a good squad. Before we check out the squad, let's take a look at the jerseys. Ooh, that's some heat. We got the maple leaf on the jersey. Kind of like that. That's kind of nice. Team Canada will be here, guys. Team Canada, comprised of 5 members, as always. First member of Team Canada. You might have heard the leaks. Martin from Slushy Noobs will be leading Team Canada August 1st, 2nd at Streamer Games. Shout out Martin. Coming fresh off of a Canadian tour that he just did. He will be coming through. If you are saying who in the chat, you do not know ball, educate yourself. Martin is the GOAT. Shout out Slushy Noobs. Next up, joining Martin on Team Canada, we got Cocotte. Cocotte is from, if you don't remember, the F4 race that I did with Michael Reeves. She was one of the competitors there. She is a Quebecois content creator who does French and English content creation. She is a W creator. She is a diehard Canadian, and she will be part of Team Canada. After that, we got Sakura returning. If you don't know this is a real stat. Sakura was the best performing woman at Streamer Games 2025. She was the number 1. This is true. Of her individual stats, she was the number 1 performing woman from Streamer Games 2025. True stat. Team Canada low-key stacked. Next up, we got Agent 00. Agent is coming through, okay, to teach the rest of the world exactly what Canadian excellence means. And finally, rounding out our Canadian roster, shout out a physical dominant threat. Agreed to do this quite last second because it's been hard to get my squads filled out. Dantes is coming to Streamer Games. Dantes is coming. It'll be a Dantes physical showdown. Okay, this is our Canadian team here. W Canada. Off rip chat. Which squad do you think is better? Team Streamer U or Team Canada? Which squad's better? This is a pretty strong squad right here. This is low-key a pretty strong squad right here. I think they might be, but bear in mind the games. It's important to bear in mind the games. All right. Let's introduce our next team. We got 6 more to go through. A reminder to the people at home, Streamer Games is happening August 1st and 2nd. That is not this weekend, but next weekend. You can come in person in LA if you would like. It costs $10 to come for the whole day. And those fees are mostly from the university. They're not for myself. They're just fees that we have to pay or have to charge to you, I should say. But it's quite cheap. We got free Red Bull coming. So come through, guys. Streamergames.gg. Without further ado, our next squad, Team France. Okay. You guys might not be as familiar with the names here, but I need you to understand that these creators are massive. Okay? Before we get to the creators, this is probably my favorite jersey. It looks pretty fire. These jerseys are done by a company called Me Sports, or maybe it's Me Esports. This company, bro, I asked them, I'm not shitting you, 2 days ago to make jerseys for me. One of the people who works there is a viewer. She said she'd be willing to make a jersey for me. I forgot about it until 2 days ago. I hit her up. She did all the designs with her team at Me Esports in 2 days, bro. 2 days they got that done. Anyway, for Team France, we only have 4 competitors right now. I told you at the start, 39 of 40 competitors are locked. I'm waiting on 1 French person to lock. I don't want to announce them yet. They haven't locked just yet. I should be able to announce them later this week. Right now, we're at 4. Okay? First up, it might be familiar if you watched any of the F4 race, but he is a fucking celebrity in France. It is the crowd favorite, Anim! Anim will be joining us at Streamer Games. Shout out Anim. Literally like 2 years ago, this kid was working at McDonald's. He now is like one of the biggest streamers in the world. Absolutely massive. Way bigger than me. He was working at damn McDonald's 2 years ago. Next up, we got Magla, who is an electric creator, also part of the F4 race, does a huge podcast in France. Like, I'm talking call her daddy size. She will be joining Team France, W Magla. Next up, we got BMS Joel. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I almost did invite Joel because I think he is by far the strongest competitor and the toughest athlete of anyone who is going to this event. This guy might single-handedly win Team France the entire event. I'm not going to lie. He is tough. He is tough, bro. If you go look at his Instagram page, holy shit. He's an actual athlete. The only thing we got going for us is that they also got a Neem on their team. And I think he's 110 pounds soaking wet. And finally, for now, all right, they will have 5 competitors. They only have 4 for now. The 4th competitor, the final competitor I'm going to announce today. Okay, shout out. She's an awesome creator. She was at the F4 event, GP Explorer 3. Leia will be at Streamer Games 2026. This is Team France, guys. These are huge creators coming in from France. And I guess on that note, the Streamer Games broadcast this year is not just going to be broadcast in English. For the first time ever, we are also going to have an on-the-field live commentary booth in French featuring Etoile. Etoile is pulling up. He will be commentating alongside the English broadcast in one more language, which you'll find out in a moment. All right, next squad. Viva Mexico! We have Team Mexico coming through. This team is tough. Check out the jerseys. Tough. Good jerseys. Fire jerseys. Probably my favorite jerseys in the entire event. We got Team Mexico, y'all. Featuring 5 creators. Okay? Let's take a look at who is leading Team Mexico. Streamer U's very own Benji is coming through to Streamer Games. Y'all, I had to. After tasting that carne asada, dude, it was only fair. It was only fair. Benji will be coming through to Streamer Games. He was at Streamer U. He was an absolute delight. He will be the first representative of Team Mexico. Shout out Benji. Next up, we got Wendy Ortiz, who I had probably one of the best interactions of any streamer at Streamer U. Like, genuinely came up to me, was super nice. Okay, literally said she liked watching my trivia videos, and that was it. No clip farm, no bullshit, just pure kindness. Wendy is pulling up to Streamer Games. Shout out Wendy. We also got, that's right, Arky is on Team Mexico, y'all. Arky is repping Team Mexico. If you guys didn't know, Arky's actually half Mexican. Okay, fluent in Spanish. And he will be on Team Mexico for Streamer Games 2026. Yeah, Arky's Mexican, y'all. Arky's Mexican, straight up.
Ray clap 2, Ray clap 2.
Next up, we got Danny Bands, who probably had the single greatest moment in Streamer Games history when he hit the 40-yard field goal in front of Cameron Dicker, professional NFL kicker, for $10,000, $20,000 to charity. Shout out Danny Bands, bro. He will be on Team Mexico. Finally, we got Evelyn Ortiz rounding out the squad. It's an electric team, y'all. Give it up. Let's see some W's in chat for Team Mexico. Team Mexico pulling up. It should be a pretty stacked team, to be honest. Danny low-key, like a top 5 competitor. Straight up. Is that crazy to say? I feel like Danny's straight up top 5, no questions asked. All right, y'all. Let's keep it rolling. Still got a few squads to go through. Next up, USA! USA! Okay, here's the deal. Team America is going to have to hold it down. I've already shown you some of the teams. The teams are good. For USA to win, we have to have a good team. First off, let's check out the jersey for Team USA. Low-key, the American flag's a bit ugly. Okay, I'm going to give it to the American flag. It's a bit beat. Still pretty tough, though. Low-key, still pretty tough. But what matters more than the jerseys they're wearing is the skill that the competitors have. Let's take a look at the 5 competitors representing Team USA. And I'm just going to give you a heads up. Only one of the people competing for Team USA has ever competed in a Streamer Games before. The rest are all newcomers. First up for Team USA, representing the red, white, and blue, we got Tyler 1. The genetic freak, 6'5", benches 415 pounds. Ultimate master in Street Fighter 6. Tyler will be representing the US of A. So we got power. You know what else we got? Skill in soccer and Rainbow Six Siege. Jinxie's pulling up to Streamer Games, y'all. Jinxie is pulling up to Streamergames. He will be on Team USA. Team USA is stacked. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We have the Jinxie Tyler 1 IRL collab. Who else is on this team? The return of Mari. She competed at Streamer Games before. She is now back again. Mari's going to be holding it down for Team USA. There's 2 people left who can be on Team USA. And we got America's Sweetheart. We got Yana pulling up to Streamer Games. She's our 4th competitor for Team USA. Shout out Yana. I'm pumped to have her. She's an absolute delight at every event she is in. And she will be competing alongside Tyler, Jinxie, Mari, and I think you already know the 5th. Joe Bartolozzi. Joe is going to be rounding out Team USA. Y'all, this is a stacked squad. You got the strength of Tyler, the speed of Joe, the versatility of Mari, the infectious vibes of Yana, and Jinxie will also be live streaming straight up. He will be live the whole time. That is a stacked squad. I'm not even going to lie. That's a stacked squad. This team could win. Of the teams you've seen so far, which team you think is the strongest? USA, Mexico? I mean, Streamer U is still pretty tough, though. Actually, Canada. Canada's kind of tough, too. France does have that. He is an athlete. Joel is an athlete. All right, let's go to our next team. We got the United Kingdom pulling up. UK! We got the United Kingdom pulling up to Streamer Games. Let's take a look who is representing the UK. But first, here are the jerseys for Team UK. Not bad. Not bad. The representatives for the UK. We have Tenshi. Do they salute in the UK? Connor Dog voice actor. Zoil returning to Streamer Games. Now representing the UK. Lydia Violet pulling up. To Streamer Games. And finally, to round out our UK squad, Gart is coming to Streamer Games. Y'all. Okay, don't just say they're cooked. Stop saying last place for sure. Guys, Team UK, okay, relax. What are you? You would be surprised. You would be surprised. I promise you, chat, you guys are much worse at predicting who the best team will be than what is actually proven in the arena. All right, y'all, that was Team UK. We only have a couple teams left. Okay, stop calling him choke dog. Stop calling him choke dog. It's clutch dog. Chill on my boy. We only have a couple teams left. Now here's the deal. It was hard to get people from just one nation, right? To get a bunch of streamers from just one place is a little bit hard. So I decided to make a team from people around the world. Not limited to any single nation. These are people from all around the world. Our international team. Here are the jerseys for our international team. Okay. We got the globe represented. For this squad, we got 5 members. First up, from Australia. You've probably seen some of her clips. We got T10 Nat pulling up to Streamer Games, our first rep for our worldwide squad. Shout out T10 Nat. RK. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Next up, we got Asian boy Ray pulling up. Born in Taiwan, I believe. And coming all the way through now to Streamer Games. Devilique, also from Australia. I think an athletic pressure that this worldwide team needs. Going to be a problem for the rest of the contest, the competition. And we got 2 international streamers left. Only 2 left. All the way from Brazil. Selbit is pulling up, dude. I'm so pumped to have Selbit. Selbit is coming through to Streamer Games. And not only is Selbit coming, we are going to have a Portuguese broadcast specifically for Selbit and any Portuguese or Brazilian viewers at Streamer Games. Exactly like the French one, we will have our own Portuguese broadcast. It will be live on Selbit's channel. Shout out Selbit. It will be commentated by Phelps, good friends with Selbit. He is coming through to Streamer Games. And our final member of our international team, we have an alumni from Streamer U. Somebody who I actually owed some money. And instead of paying up, I offered him a spot in Streamer Games. Enzo is coming through to Streamer Games. Nigerian content creator. He's absolutely hilarious and is also going to add some physical presence to this squad, this worldwide team, which has people from 4 different continents. Straight up 4 different continents. Where's Marlon? Low key, he stopped replying to me. It is what it is. Okay, y'all. We only have 1 team left. Actually, it might be some people's favorite team here. So far, every single team, except for the alumni, has been representative of a different nation or maybe a group of people combined to represent the world. Well, this team is going to break that rule. Because for our last team, it is going to be the Streamer Games Allstars. Everybody in this squad has competed at a Streamer Games before. Here are the jerseys for our All-Stars. Fire. 5 total people on the squad. First up, we got Stable Ronaldo pulling up to Streamer Games representing the All-Stars. Ron, who had a top 17 performance last year at Streamer Games. Absolutely an all-star. Next up, she was number 3 in individual stats. She's a fan favorite. We had to bring her back. KDB is coming through to Streamer Games representing the All-Stars. We only got a few left. We'll go through the squads again at the end one more time. Next up, Maya Higa. MGA is coming through to Streamer Games. She will be on the All-Stars team. Two left.
W Mayo.
It's my breathtaking fiance, top 12 Streamer Games performer last year. She will be representing the All-Stars. And we have one final squad member. Now, I'll preface. Sambucha was not able to make it. But there's another player who has stood out year over year as a dominant athlete at Streamer Games. And he is back once again to hold it down for the All-Stars. Give it up for Nicewig, everybody. Nicewig will be our last competitors for the All-Stars this year. That is our squad. All right. And my question now to you guys, chat. Which team is the best? Which team do you think is the best? Because we got some stacked rosters. We got some stacked rosters here. Now, you might have some questions. Where is Adapt? Adapt might be coming for one of the days for commentary. Adapt might be coming for one of the days for commentary, but he's not competing. He has some things he's doing with family that weekend. Okay, W Adapt. All right. Got to give love to the family. Where's KDB? Brother, it's the last thing I showed you. It's genuine. Did you not? It's literally the last slide She's right there. She's right. Boom. KDB. What about you? Well, here's what I'll be doing. I will be hosting the Streamer Games as I did last year. But I wanted to have a bit of fun competing myself. So each day, I'm going to pick one person from the crowd to compete against me at Streamer Games. And if they win, well, I'll give them a free laptop. Straight up. If you are able to beat me one-on-one. Any random person from the crowd. There are, you might notice, some people missing from previous years. Guys, this was necessary because we went from like 35 of our competitors being American to this year, like 15. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we got the Brits, we got the Canadians, we have the Mexicans, we got the international squad. Like, we don't have the room. We only have Team USA, who I wanted to bring in some new faces for, as well as the All-Stars, who I wanted to pull people who I think performed the best. It just wasn't possible to bring everyone. But I think it'll be a great event, y'all. I think it will be a great event. It is happening August 1st and 2nd. Tickets available now, streamergames.gg. Any questions for me? Do you all have any questions for me? Oh, I made a little change this year, by the way. I made a little bit of a change this year. In years prior, I did this thing where you would accumulate points, and then the top 4 would go to a finals that would determine the winner. I've decided that is a bit Mickey Mouse. Because I think the team who performs the best throughout the whole weekend should be the winner. The winner shouldn't be determined by one arbitrary game at the end. So this year, we're doing it a little bit differently. This year, we are going to just track the points. And then at the end of the 2 days, wherever the points lie, will determine our winner. You get like, I think it's 7 points for first, 0 points for last. Which I think is a much better way to do it. I should have commentary fully locked and ready to announce. I'll give you one sneak peek. Okay? I'll give you one sneak peek. Adapt might come through to commentate. But 100%, we have American Pete, a.k.a. Premier 2, coming all the way from Japan to lock down the commentary desk. Pete will be coming through, which I am pumped for. Because if you don't know, every year on his stream, he did his own broadcast for Streamergames. And now he'll get to do it live in front of all the people at USC. Anyway, y'all. What about refs? Should I get Lacey as a ref? Can I trust Lacey as a ref? I have a business meeting. Martin, why are you in chat? Martin, I'm going to change the course of every viewer's life if you tell me right now you can't make it. I done run out of Canadians. I don't have another one. I am genuinely out. Martin, do not do this to me, Martin, please. Martin, please. Don't do this to me. Minor Dude, thank you for the 25 gifted subs. I appreciate it. SQC. Guys, someone who will show up, please. Can we be serious for a moment? I'm a D1 middle schooler. I'm not. Okay, Martin's good. E-Rob is married to a Canadian. What are we talking about? What are we genuinely, chat? What are we talking about right now? Let me see it one more time. I'm curious, chat. Who is your favorite or which squad do you think is the best right now? Minor Dude, thank you for the 50 gifted subs. God damn. USA. I don't know. The Allstars is a pretty good team. Look, I know that there's some strength in some speed, but let me remind you, the only games that really value speed is the 100-meter dash. That's the only real thing that it matters to be fast for. And then the only thing that really requires strength is the Qbert toss. Bro, you do not need speed for musical chairs. You're walking. What are you talking about? Dodgeball. It is such a different skill to be strong versus to throw a ball quickly. Look up the build of Roki Sasaki on the Dodgers. He can throw the ball 102 miles an hour. I think he would die if he had to bench a plate. By the way, W slideshow, thank you very much. W's in chat for Christian, Cam, and I think Otto also worked on it. No decathlon this year. No, actually, I think this game list order is a bit wrong. I think the very last game we are going to do, which will determine the winner because it'll be the last time you can get points, the very last game is going to be the PK shootout. That's going to be the very last game. So everything on the line, maybe there's a team in first place that has a 2-3 point lead. It's all going down to PKs. Why does France only have 4? I am waiting to secure my final French competitor. Is there a team captain for each team? It's mostly vibes. Team captain doesn't really matter. I will ask competitors the first day to pick the team captain, but that's just so I can have someone I communicate with on who's doing what. It doesn't super matter, though. It's really just for comms. Nice Wig, what is up? Minor dude, thank you for the 75 gifted. Ticket website doesn't work right now. It might be down because there's too many people trying to go to it, perhaps. Nah, it works for me, bro. I just did it. I'm literally doing it actively as we are talking, you and I'm actively purchasing tickets. I'm putting... I'm doing it actively. Show all the teams. I'm going to tweet them all out right now. I'm going to tweet them all out right now. All right, chat. I'll have some more updates for Streamergames as far as captains, all that coming soon. But I'm very excited for it. Again, it's going to be next weekend. Saturday, Sunday, August 1st and 2nd. Come through in person if you can. Come through just as a viewer online if you can make it. I would love it and appreciate it. Every competitor, by the way, has the ability to stream either IRL or restreaming the main broadcast. So there'll be many different POVs. Like Jinxie should be live. Etoile will be live for the French creators. We'll have, Selbit live for any Portuguese viewers. We'll have KDB, who I think streamed it last year, who will be live. Like, you can watch everyone's individual POV, same as last year, or you can watch like the main broadcast. Can I be Canada's water boy? Should I allow water boys? I'm worried about the amount of people on the field, bro. If I have 8 people walking around and they're like, I'm Canada's water boy, and all you're trying to do is like grab a picture with KDB because she's a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you wouldn't be taking the role seriously in a way that I can have you on the field. Yes, viewers can attend in person. Tickets available right now at streamergames.gg. Guys, that is all I have for you for today. I just wanted to be able to announce the Streamer Games teams. I'm going to dip. I'm going to watch Joe Hisaishi, the artist who made all the music for all the Ghibli movies. He's performing live in LA. It's his last night. He's 75 years old. And I absolutely love his music. So I'm going to go watch that. On Yugi's Life, I'll be playing Road to Empress soon. On Yugi's Life. Yeah, we will have shade structures again. We will have shade structures again for anyone attending in person, so it's not too hot. 100%. Chat, W roster or what? Do we like the roster? What do we think? I just got 4 people who all texted me saying they can be French if I need them to be. No, Emily. I love Emily, bro. I just couldn't fit her on the rosters. I just basically think about it. If I have Emily, someone else has to go. There's just limited spots. But she already has a W. She won. Is iShow Speed coming through? I don't know. I bumped my message to him. He hasn't replied in 78 days, but I think he might just be busy right now. He might be able to reply tonight. We'll see. Where's my team, Asia? We have Asian representation. Yeah, Lacey's pulling up. Well, not for Team Asia. Sorry. Sorry. All right, y'all. I got to go. Thank you very much for tuning in to the announcement. I appreciate it. I'm really excited for Streamer Games. I hope you all tune in for it. Obviously, I will be live between now and then. In fact, I'll be live tomorrow. We have a big Valorant tournament, a $100,000 event that I'll be live for. But appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for all pulling up to the announcement. There was like 50,000 of you, which is sick because it's not even the actual event. We're literally just announcing like players for it. And I know it's a little different than the draft, and maybe the draft was more fun, but I wanted to try to push myself to try to get different creators I'm less familiar with from around the world to like try to get different communities involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's cool that we have like people from Brazil coming in like a Portuguese broadcast, and people from France coming in, and people from the UK coming, and people from Australia, and you know, like I think that's cool. So I think it'll be fun, and that's ultimately all like we're trying to do. Is it's basically the Disney Channel games, but for streamers. Like, we're just trying to have a good ass time out there. So that's it, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. I'm out. Peace. Goodbye, everyone. Should we raid somebody, maybe? Hold up. Maybe we could raid somebody. Oh, I'm noticing that there is a member from Streamer U who is live streaming right now at her desktop, and she is representing the Streamer U squad. Guys, we're going to be rating Kiera. Please give her some love, y'all. Give her some love, y'all. All right, peace out. Appreciate y'all watching. Peace. Have a good one, y'all. Have a good one. See you later, everybody.